Okay, this is the front entrance, and there you can see the main. I'm told by who I've just met that that's the administration block. If we pan round slowly, those buildings over there that you can't see terribly well are the school buildings where the teaching used to take place. We're now looking to the right hand side of the main building. That, I'm told, was the front of Livingston House, which we'll go around the back of in a minute, and that's the administration centre where most of the where the headmaster used to live and the classrooms were. No, not the classrooms, sorry. Where assembly used to take place in there, and the tuck shop, I understand. A close-up view of the front of Livingston, as far as I'm aware, and over there, that's the actual front entrance, which is shrouded by trees. And beyond there, to the left in the distance, are the teaching buildings. I'm wandering around the side of the building now, to the back, with Livingston on my left. I've just turned left, and that's just a side view. Possibly up there were bedrooms. Right, we're now looking at the back of Livingston and the back of the main school. And if we pan round to the right, there, where there's a tennis court now, used to be a play area, and somewhere over there also, I was told, were some workshops. Now I'm going to pan right round behind, looking over the Cheshire Plain, and there are some of the more modern units, which we'll look at in a minute. Stevenson is one of them. Turn round again, more views of the back of the school. What that building was for, I don't know. And I've come right round the back of the building, and that's a view from the side looking to the left from the front. Just panning farther around, those are the teaching buildings, the back thereof, that I was telling you about. And outbuildings and the car park. Right, that's a view of the back of the school, and I'm panning round slowly so that you know where we are. And that is one of the cluster buildings I filmed earlier, and you'll see the name of the house is still there, Grenfell. These are a cluster of living units that the boys resided in, and where I think some of the abuse took place. Just pan out again, give you an overall view of Grenfell. This is derelict now, so I'm going to try and have a look in the rooms themselves. Just pan right round, you can see the juxtaposition of all the others. They're in a sort of square. So if I just wander in here, have a look through this window, it looks to be a sort of recreation area with a sink. Looks like recreational. That's another one of the houses called Kingsley, which is over there. I think these units are all identical. That's Stevenson, as you can see, and that is the front of the building. Now the right hand side of Stevenson, and that, I'm told, used to be the swimming pool. Right, I just remembered that abuse took place in the Scouts. Now, there's a shed here. I don't know what that was used for, if anything. It's not been referred to me. Maybe relevant. We're now going to look at Newlands, which is over there, and to the right of the main building from the front. Not Newlands, sorry, Woodlands. My apologies. That's a rear view of Woodlands. It's obviously the backyard where there's some climbing frames. If we pan to the left, you can see houses there. Now those are staff houses, and they continue beyond the tree to the left. That was the tree I was talking about. And down there you can just see the beginning of a row of houses where staff used to live. I'm now at the back of Woodlands, and there was a hut there for rabbits, and that's the side of the building. We're just going to walk around here now. We've now come around the front, and that is Woodlands house. And that's a view through the front door. View of the room to the right. And this is a view of the back room. That door there leads out into a central corridor which goes to the front of the house, which is that way. That's a view downstairs, up the stairs to the landing. I'm standing on a fire escape in case you think I'm suspended in thin air. Okay, I walked over from Woodlands over there, over to here, and back to these living units here. And we're wandering around the side, and I think he must have been talking about Livingston before this unit was built, because this is, I noticed, called Livingston. Must be mistaken. That's Livingston. And this, I think, is the front of the unit, as it would have been. There. This, I think, is the front of the unit, as it would have been. Upstairs, the bedrooms. And round the corner. I know what this room is. I just don't know. Similar sort of hatched area there, probably for food, I would guess. Yes, I would have thought that is the dining area, because there's the kitchen. Now come right round the left hand side, and that looks, looking through the left side rear door, to be a boot room of some type. Right round the back there, you can see up there are the stairs. You can see that go up to the first floor. And then panning round, this is yet another room. Hopefully you can see what it was. There's a sink there. It could have been a bedroom with a wardrobe. This looks like another bedroom downstairs. The back now of Livingston, and there's yet another, what appears to be a bedroom, I think. Probably that was where the bed was, or the mattress was, and the wardrobe, and there's the door. This is right around the back of the house, yet another room with a sink. Nice, so you know where I am. I'll just pan round. There's the back of the house, there's the upstairs, and that's the Cheshire Plain looking behind the school. And just so you know where we are, that's the main Manchester road out of Congleton, the A34. I know that maps have been drawn of the top floor of these units, and that, if you can just see there, looks like to be the central area, and these bedrooms are off in a circle all around it. Well, not a circle, they surround the central area, and there's a central staircase there as well. That's a sort of best illustration I can give you. I think that's where some of the abuse took place, allegedly. Right, finally before I go, that is a building. There's the front road, to the right hand side looking from the road, and I don't know whether that's of any significance at all, but I'm filming it anyway. I'll just pan round slowly. That is a house in the grounds of the school, which may have been where somebody lived, I don't know. That is to the right of the main building. This is what it may used to have been, but it doesn't appear to. Well, the building behind, the northern building, is now called Livingston.